Mr. Gray, I've recently visited a dairy farm that they milk cows from about 2 in the morning to about 10 in the morning, and then from about 2 to 10 at night. So it's unbelievable thing. So the dairy farm guys have my heart in what they do. But going there was very interesting at the innovative things that they're doing. And right now we're in a spirit of green, I guess. And the fact that these farmers took the dairy cows, they basically washed down where they stand. This water runs into a pond, and it's stirred up. And then this water is used to irrigate corn that's used for the silage to feed the cows. So it's kind of a cycle of life, I guess, that goes on. The difference is that the thing is bordered by the Flint River. In having gone and witnessed how careful they are to use all their assets, I guess, to make farming as cheap as they can and to make it really as simple as it can. I'm afraid that if they'd had to get a 404 permit for anything, that somebody having looked at this navigable water or anything that affects water would come out, because as you understand, and somebody mentioned, that even though we as Congress pass laws, we do not write the rules for these laws. These laws are written by different agencies, and they may come up with some different interpretations of what the legislative intent was. Is this normal that dairy farmers do this type of thing? And Mr. Chilton, I'll let you answer as far as ranchers go also.
Well, that's a good question, Congressman. As a matter of fact, I should have mentioned this in my testimony in previous questions, and that hits on the issue, though, of handling manure from dairy cows. For example, a 1,500 cow Holstein will produce 75 pounds of manure a day. So, in a sense,
and how much water does
that includes the water? That includes the both the manure, the solid, and the water.
But how much water does one of those cattle a day drink?
Oh, she will drink. Well, she's given 100 pounds. She'll drink. Oh God, I don't know how many gallons. 200 or 300 gallons of water. I mean, they drink a lot. They consume a lot. They really do. But what we are lacking and we're struggling with in the dairy business, because we have our cows confined to some degree, I mean, it depends on the herd, is the kind of manure handling, nutrient management practices that we can put on farms, as you were discussing and mentioning, that will handle the manure so we have as little nutrient loss as possible. We are trying to eliminate that. But I can tell you, we don't have the range of technologies available to a dairy farmer who's 80 cows to one that's 1,000 cows that'll work for everybody. Anaerobic digesters can be effective, but they're very costly. Our farmers are looking for these solutions. USDA, by the way, just did a report on animal manure and found that I think it says between 5 and 10% of our renewable energy could be created by using manure. So that would take that cycle, as you were discussing, one step further. So I think we need to do that, but we need some help in doing that. We don't need more litigation. That's what we're trying to avoid. We want to do this, but we're going to need some help.
One further question for you. Have you ever had anybody from Department of Agriculture, EPA, Corps of Engineers come out to any of the farms that you know of and ask you how they could help you? I know that's a funny question. I apologize for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure they've asked how they could help, but I know some of our farms have had Corps and EPA people come out asking questions and looking at certain parts of their farms regarding wetlands and so forth. Yeah, that has happened a lot.
Can I continue?
Okay. Is it your intention do you need 5 more minutes, or are you going to continue questioning witnesses 5 minutes each?
I probably have about 5 minutes more of questions.
The gentleman can proceed.
Thank you.